Okay, Millennium Community, how are you? It is Mike. It is Tuesday, our 191st episode of Time Out Tuesday. That's 191 weeks that I've been coming to you with this live video. And, today I was thinking about the topic I wanted to talk about and how to approach it. And it has to do with the benefit of martial arts. And I can go on and on for hours talking about the benefits of the martial arts. I mean, when you're talking about preaching to the choir, I'm about as sold as you can get. I've been training in martial arts now for going on my 38th year. So that's, it seems like a fairly long amount of time to be doing something. And I'm doing it, especially in the first 20 some odd years, only out of the love of it. I continue to operate the business of the martial arts school because I love teaching, training, learning, helping to develop the martial arts character and spirit within our students. And there are so many different benefits, and we hear about them all the time when we talk to when you advertisements for martial arts schools and about gaining confidence and strength and all these other things, and they're all true. We believe that we're helping to really cultivate just a stronger person. But one of the real hidden gems in the martial arts is definitely a physical component. And it's not necessarily the punching and the kicking that we use to defend ourselves, obviously marginalizing what we do to some extent. But it's this ability to learn about our own body, about where we're strong, where we're weak, the capabilities of that body, how far I could bend in one direction, how much I can move while I'm standing in a particular position versus how much I can move if I change my position, the effect of changing that position on my leverage on an object. Sometimes the object is a weapon, sometimes the object is another human being, of course. And of course, while we're learning our own strengths and weaknesses, we're certainly tapping into the strengths and weaknesses of the rest of the humans that we occupy this planet with. So that therein lies sort of the element of self-defense, right? If I can learn where my strong points are and what points I need to protect as my weak points, then I can just sort of reverse that and know that if I can just attack their weak points and avoid their strong points, then we have a system of self-defense. But this ability to kind of really get to know yourself, get to know your body, get to know what it's capable of, get to know how you operate in space, your proprioception, your relationship to other objects and distances, and how far you can reach and how far you can jump, and all these other things really gives you just this uncanny sense of self. And it's physical, there's many emotional senses of self. That sort of sounds like it makes sense. That we can establish through the training in martial arts, but definitely this physical component. And one of the things that made me think of it was the benefit that it has outside the dojo and in completely non-self-defense ways. I was doing something around my house recently, needed to gain some additional leverage on the tool I was using, and I just found myself very quickly automatically moving into something that resembles one of our stances, grasping the tool, in this case it was a shovel, in a way that was very similar to the way we hold the weapon, and moving it in a way that we actually use that weapon as well. And it had a significant impact on what I was trying to do. And in addition to that, on a very regular basis, we hear about our members' successes outside the dojo in other sports that they're gaining benefit from their martial arts experience with balance and stance. In some cases, like lacrosse, where they're actually, so in some cases where they're actually using a stick in lacrosse that very much resembles the motions that we teach in the use of some of our longer stick weapons. So it's very translatable, and it really has a tremendous benefit. And I think it's one of the hidden gems in karate is this physical self-awareness that we gain. We learn about our own anatomy. We learn how to use it in the most efficient ways possible. And I think that has very far-reaching effects on our life. And so that's it for Time Out Tuesday today. Those are my thoughts on a hidden gem in karate. Other than that, I hope everyone is back to school safely, doing everything they can to keep everybody safe so we can move in a positive direction. Want to keep heading in that positive direction. Some things to kind of keep an eye out on. We've got a test coming up in about a month from now for our belt promotions at the school for our students. And we will be announcing our next 3-hour self-defense workshop, and within the next day or so we'll be announcing our next 3-month cycle of kickboxing, and it's got an added benefit that we're going to be attaching to it this time, that's going to give people 3 weeks of an additional course load for physical fitness and something else that's a little bit of a surprise. So in any case, stay tuned. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. It's beautiful. Try to get outside if you can. Talk to you later. Peace.